One day in Hot Wheel City, Howlin Heat and Perfect Speed were resting on the ultimate garage. They said in one Sunday that they will go on a trip together. The sun was shining brightly.
Let's go to the forest, shall we? Said Howlin Heat. Where will we go when it's nice, eh?
I kinda agree, said Perfect Speed. But first I need to groom myself.
Okay. Perfect Speed. I thought you will come.
Just be patient, Howlin Heat. Cats needs to groom themselves to make themselves clean. You know?
Okay.
Just in case. Why your ears worn so different?
I think.
Turn around. Ears must be worn the same way. There, now perfect. Now let's go.
Okay. How can I get down?
Let me help you. There you go.
Thank you.
And so Howlin Heat and Perfect Speed were on a trip to the forest. And they were talking about what they should play. Maybe in hide and seek. Hansel and Gretel. Or even attack. Or they're just laying down on their roofs and watch the blue sky. While they're driving,
Buzzard was looking at them from the bushes.
he starts to laugh.
He got one ear straight and one ear curvy. Like that.
And he did after Howlin Heat. And it was true. Howlin Heat didn't pay attention and he got his ears different.
Oh, look, he's laughing at you,
said Perfect Speed.
Vrr, huff, huff.
Vrr! Howlin Heat was angry at Buzzard and chases Buzzard into the bushes. But Buzzard ran away and he was already gone.
There were a lot of thorns in his bushes,
said Howlin Heat.
Even if I wanted to, I would have caught up with him.
It's a shame to wear clothes like this in such a thorny place, said Perfect Speed, and looked at Howlin Heat in all directions. Your bumper is torn. Your undercoat is peeking out.
Your bumper is torn to the point of shame.
That will be that I was chasing Buzzard through the bushes with thorns, wailed Howlin Heat. That is shame. If we can just fix it. Do you have a thread with you?
I don't have it,
said Perfect Speed.
At least we'll find something along the way.
Maybe a piece of string or something.
Hey,
said Hotweiler.
I think there's something there.
They looked, and it was a cooked macaroni. It lay down, stretched out straight, and thought no one would see it.
It's straight,
said Perfect Speed when he nudged at that noodle.
That's a pencil.
The macaroni got startled and tangles itself into a circle.
Oh no, no,
said Hotweiler.
That's no pencil. See? That's a string. Take it.
And so my bumper.
Look, right there on a bumper. But be careful when I tell you.
So Perfect Speed took the noodle and sewed Howlin Heat's bumper,
Well, now no one will laugh at me anymore.
said Howlin Heat. And so they carry on and drove. And somehow Howlin Heat and Perfect Speed continue on their trip to the forest. Macaroni came to his senses from his fright.
Well, I'm not a string. I'm a macaroni,
Thought to itself, and begins to slowly crawl out of Howlin Heat's bumper. Out. It was hard because Perfect Speed has sewed Howlin Heat's bumper with a macaroni crisscross, but finally it did it, and it dragged on until it was halfway out.
So please, I'm a macaroni, he said. And that will only be seen when I get out all the way.
Tuba Rooster passes by and saw that macaroni coming out of his Howlin Heat's bumper.
Look, he said, macaron, macaron. Wait a minute, guys,
said Turbo Rooster to Howlin Heat.
down here, right down by the bumper, a little bit to the side. You know you have something good.
And he took and pulled the macaroni and swallowed it. There was a macaroni, and I think he ate the whole of your bumper. But I punished him. I ate him. Perfect Speed again saw his bumper all torn.
It was a string for sewing his bumper,
he said to Tubaroosta.
and you've actually ate it. How do we supposed to sew Howlin Heat's bumper?
Oh no, said Tubaroosta. It was a macaroni and no string. You saw it, it was moving.
I know about macaronis.
And I just have a craving for macaroni. And if you want to sew this bumper up, put a hole like that in the bumper is really embarrassing, especially today's Sunday. I don't have a needle or a thread, but if you go there a little further, there lives a mechanic. And maybe he'll sew it for you. And so on. Howlin Heat and Perfect Speed went to the mechanic, and he sewed Howlin Heat's bumper.
Ah, now that looks much better. So, how do I look?
You look good as usual.
Awesome, am I?
Yeah.
No, it feels like a fairy tale to me, you know?
I know.
So, what do you say? It looks good. Thanks, Mr. Mechanic.
You can call me Baja Bizen if you want.
Okay, thank you, Baja Bizen, for sewing my rear bumper.
You're welcome. Now enjoy your day.
Okay, shall we go home?
Sure. Let's take a drive to the Ultimate Garage.
Okay, let's go.
After visiting the mechanic and their trip to the forest, Howlin Heat and Perfect Speed happily went back to the Ultimate Garage. The end.
Thanks for watching this video.